So, today is March 1st, and today I'm going to do Parker's 4-month update. So, she technically would have turned 4 months on February 29th, but there is no February 29th this year. So, I was able to have the ability to choose between February 28th and March 1st to do stuff. So we did the pictures yesterday on February 28th. That's why she's just wearing pajamas right now. And today I'm doing the video about her stats and development and all that. So let me just grab her from behind me and then we'll get started. All right, so here we are at Baby Parker. So first of all, like I said, she is 4 months, which is a little complicated this month. But she is doing great. As you can see, she has great head control. She can roll from her stomach to her back really, really well. But of course, that's the easier way. She's rolled from her back to her tummy, I think like a couple times. So she's definitely done it. She has the ability to, but it's, you know, not super easy for her yet. And of course, you know, no crawling or anything yet. She loves grabbing stuff. So on her pack and play, we have this thing dangling. It has like a chew toy on it. It's a little thing that crinkles. The thing, there's like a circle that has little things inside of it. I'm looking at it right there. That's why I keep looking down. And she loves to grab it. I also have hanging stars on her pack and play. It's like a little thing above, like a little thingy that goes on the sides and dangles above her. And she loves to grab the stars. She actually ripped one off yesterday. I mean, they're on Velcro, so it's not like she broke it or anything, but she is very, very strong, extremely strong. And yeah, so she just loves grabbing stuff. She loves chewing on stuff. She loves the chew toy that I got back in the belly box a couple months ago. When I got it back in the end of December, she was still a little too young for it. It was in the January box, but she has taken to it recently, and she also has a couple other chew toys that she really likes. It looks like she might be getting a tooth soon, and by soon I mean, you know, by 6 months. She has that like white dot thing on her bottom gum, not like the line where the tooth actually pops, but like the little white dot where you're like, oh, it's the beginning of the tooth. But my twins had that white dot for I think about 2 or 3 months before their tooth actually popped. So we'll see what happens with that. I mean, like, my guess is by 6 months, one of her teeth will pop. Adjusted age-wise, Zaya actually got her first tooth at 6 months and 2 weeks old, and Frankie didn't until she was adjusted 9.5 months. So, you know, who knows? But we'll see what this one does. Obviously, she is a half-sister for them, so there's a little more genetics at play, and obviously there was already a variety with Frankie and Zaya to begin with, and every baby's different, every person is different, so we'll see. But she's definitely chewing on things a lot, she's drooling a lot. Yeah, she's gonna have to be unswaddled pretty soon because of the rolling. Not like tonight or anything, but now that she's 4 months old, I do want to start making that transition where she doesn't have to be swaddled anymore. I actually have a lot of those like wearable blankets for toddlers. Oh, there's a big burp. And so she can just wear those to bed. You know, the twins wore those. I think I started unswaddling them officially at 5 months old because that's when they started rolling over consistently. And they just wore wearable blankets until they were, let's see, about 1.5, maybe a little over 1.5. So yeah. And she, as you can see, still has dark hair. Her hair is, well, it's like medium brown, I'd say. A little bit of reddish in it. Her eyes are blue, as you can see, I'm sure, on the camera. And she is, yeah, she has a bald spot on the back of her head still. Here's her bald spot. It looks like it's growing in a little bit, but you know. She has her 4-month checkup tomorrow, so I'll know all the official stats tomorrow. But on our scale, she is about 15 pounds. So I actually weighed her after I fed her, and she was 15.4 pounds. So, I mean, obviously it's going to fluctuate a little bit depending on how much she ate, how much she pooped, all that stuff. So, you know, you never know. But tomorrow I'll know for sure how much she weighs naked at that time, and we'll make a judgment call or whatever based on that. Know her height and everything. Part of me kind of wishes that I waited to make this until after I had those measurements and stuff, but you know, I can always just add them in later. Figured why not just do the actual update on as close to exactly the age as possible. So yeah, let's see what else. She is very distractible, so we are still breastfeeding exclusively. And by breastfeeding, I mean nursing. I haven't pumped at all for her, ever. I've used the Haakaa a couple times. I was using it a lot in the beginning, as I'm sure everybody remembers. I'm sure I talked about that. And I've used it a couple times recently, but just to get excess milk off, not to feed her in a bottle or anything. She hasn't drank out of a bottle since I think she was about a month old, maybe like 6 weeks old, somewhere around there. So it's been quite a while. Just no need to drink out of a bottle. I'm always around. She enjoys nursing more, and I'm glad, you know. I was really looking forward to nursing, so. Yeah. She talks a lot also, constantly babbling. Obviously there's no words yet, but she just loves making sounds like that. She likes to beatbox too. She might start beatboxing for you guys. She might not. She, yeah, she's just doing great. And, but what I was going to say is she is great breastfeeding and everything, gaining weight, obviously, perfectly fine. But she's very, very distractible. So if the TV is on and it's too loud, she's not like hungry or tired enough, or she's just kind of like hyper focused on the task, she'll get distracted. She'll watch TV, she'll look at her sisters, she'll look at me, she'll start talking, she'll just, you know, there's always something. Except, you know, sometimes when she's really tired, then she's very focused on eating. When it's the middle of the night, she's very focused. She tends to have a time where she's really fussy in the mid-evening time, like 6 to 7:30ish, I'd say. And sometimes it's a little hard to feed her during that time. Like last night was fine, but sometimes it's a little harder, and she'll get frustrated and she'll scream and all that. But other times it's totally fine, easy. And once it gets to be about like 8 o'clock at the latest, she settles down, and the rest of the night it's extremely easy to feed her usually. And yeah, speaking of nighttime, as far as it goes for sleep, she's doing fantastic. She slept 8 hours the other day, and a couple days before that she slept for 9 hours. Sometimes the stretches are not the most ideal times, but overall I'll take the 8 hours, even if it's like 8 to 4 or something, you know, I will take it, because we can always go to sleep early. The twins go to bed at 7, or, you know, they do their bedtime routine at 7, so they're usually in bed by 7:30 latest, usually. And so, you know, nothing's really stopping us from going to bed at 8 if that's what it seems like is going to work. So I will take it however it happens. But she is fantastic at sleeping. She loves to sleep, and she's definitely not a morning person. She likes to sleep in. Like, she will wake up to eat and go right back to sleep. She's usually not up for the day until, I'd say, 10 or 11. So hopefully when all of my kids are older, they can continue not being morning people, and the only morning person will still be Zaya, because she is definitely a morning person, it seems like. So anyway, that is a long-winded explanation for her 4 months. As you can see, she's looking around right now, distracted by everything. My bed is obviously a mess. I didn't even try really to like set it up. I just set this up and went for it. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and I will be around every month right on time for her updates, as you all know. I do her updates on, you know, the day of that she turns, unless it's impossible like this month, which is the only month that it will be impossible. So yeah, we will be here next month for her 5-month update. Until then, you can check out our vlogs and our story times and all that. So say bye-bye, Parker. Say bye-bye. Thanks so much. Bye.